Hey everybody, it's Kendra. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you've been here before. My video today is a get ready with me and a chit chat, so come along with me, get ready with me, and let's have a little catch up sesh. So first of all, using the Bourjois 123 Perfect CC Cream, my shade is Beige Clair, as always. So yeah, just using that with a beauty blender. My look today is going to be super natural, super simple. I am going into San Francisco like in an hour, so I have to get ready fast. With Katie, if you remember, Katie did that styling video with me in the spring. And yeah, we're going into the city. She's getting her bangs trimmed, and then there's a shop I want to go to that has purses, and they're very nice. It's called Cuyana. I've never been there, but I read about it in the local newspaper, so I want to check it out because I kind of would like to get just a nice like basic tote bag. So those are super cute. And then she also said she wants to possibly check out some makeup stuff. I know she said she wants to look for like a liquid eyeliner. She said she needs makeup assistance, so I'm like, okay, just ask. I know. So yeah, I thought maybe we go to like Sephora, possibly MAC. I actually have the MAC Pro card, but I've never used it. I've only ever used it to go to a couple classes, but it expires this month, so I'm like, okay, I should probably, you know, buy something. So I'm kind of thinking about getting some lipstick. I feel like MAC has some very classic lipsticks. Let's see what else. My husband's grandpa is coming this weekend, so we are going to be super busy for the next couple weeks. He's coming all the way from France, and he's adorable and so sweet. So we've got so much stuff planned. I feel like all I've been doing with the last 2 months of my life is planning for this trip. So we're doing a couple days up in Napa and Sonoma. Actually, I think more Sonoma. I don't think we're gonna do too much Napa. I don't know, people have told me Napa is like a bit too touristy, so we may avoid that. And then we're going to Yosemite as well. We're spending a night in Yosemite. I've never been to Yosemite, so I have no idea where we're going there, but I've heard it's just beautiful, and I think it's going to be so beautiful because of the changing leaves. I'm super excited about that. So that seems better. That stuff has really good coverage. I'm shocked at that stuff. It's awesome. Next, using my NARS Creamy Concealer in Custard. Cover up these dark circles. Sorry if I sound a bit stuffy. I've been definitely dealing with some crazy allergies recently. I never really have allergies. But I think it's because my body's not used to California. Plus, it's so dry here. I mean, we haven't had rain for such a long time. Actually, I take that back. It did rain once a couple weeks ago, but nothing significant. That's one thing I really miss about living in the Midwest. It's like the big honking storms, like the thunder and the lightning, and oh, there was nothing better than that when I was a little kid. We used to be out of power. Sometimes we didn't have power for like 4 days. So we'd have to go get a generator from the neighbor and hook up our freezer, like, because we had a freezer outside. So we would, like, in the garage, so we'd have to hook that up and make sure all that food stayed cold. Fabulous. Next, I'm using some powder. This is by Maquillage. This is the Maquillage Translucent Powder. I did run out of my NARS. I do have a backup of it, but I have the Maquillage powder that is, that I have already opened, so I want to work on that one. And then I also have one by the brand Eshiko. Eshiko? I'm not sure. I bought that a while ago. And everybody raved about it. That was like the product on YouTube. And I got it and I don't know. It's okay. I haven't really gotten into it. Maybe it'll be like the beauty blender. Like, everybody raved about it, and then I got it and I didn't like it, and then a year later I brought it out and loved it. So maybe it'll be like that with the Eshiko powder. We shall see. But the Maquillage stuff is pretty good. Oh, another cool thing we're doing with my husband's grandpa. We are going to go to Monterey sometime and see the whales, because apparently there have been tons of whales all over, like in Monterey. So we're gonna take a little boat. Well, not a little boat, a big boat. I don't do well. I don't do well on the sea. So a bigger boat to go whale watching. But my husband and I actually drove to Monterey this past weekend, and we were just on the beach, and sure enough, you could see the whales way out, like doing their spouting thing. I don't even know what it's called. But it was so cool. It was so neat. So yeah, apparently the water temperature right now is perfect, and I guess there's like kind of like an underwater crevice valley. I'm not really sure what you call it. Basically like an underwater cliff, and that is where that's like really good for whales, I guess. I guess there are a lot of fish there, so the whales come and feed. I'm not super sure, but I've read something about that in the paper. All right, blush. I have my Z palette here. I think I'm gonna use this one. This is Maquillage Cold Plum, I want to say that's called. I'm not super sure. I think it's Cool Plum, something like that. Very happy it's becoming fall, so I can start wearing more like deeper colors, deeper tones, fall colors. I'm very, very excited about that. So let's see, what else? We went to Austin a couple weeks ago. Oh my god, I loved it. I loved it. I would move there tomorrow. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was so cool. I thought the people were so friendly. That was like the biggest thing. And also people were not like, it was just chill. Like we rented a car, and I am not an experienced car rental person. I never rent cars when I travel. I usually just take public transportation. But nobody was in a rush. I like wasn't scared to drive at all. It was the easiest place to drive. I mean, they still have highways and like freeways and stuff, and the speed limit's maybe 65, but nobody's rushing. It's just very, very calm. Next I'm gonna use a little bit of NARS Orgasm to just zhuzh this up a wee bit. So yeah, in Austin we did, first day we were there, we did some touristy stuff, ate a lot of barbecue. Oh my god, it was so good. It was delicious. It's funny too, because I used to be vegetarian. I was vegetarian for like 6 years, and well, not vegetarian, I was like pescatarian, so I did actually eat fish back then. And then I met my husband and basically started eating meat. And now I'm like full-on Texas barbecue girl, you know, so. Okay, then the second day we were there, we checked out apartments because we really are considering moving there. So we saw some really nice places and super affordable. I mean, anything compared to California is like so cheap. So we checked out apartments, and then the third day we were there, we flew out like the third afternoon. And the third day we went to a cowboy boot store. There's this big boot store called Allen's Boots, and we went there well, actually we went there the first day, and I found these gorgeous cowboy boots. Oh my god, they were like $700. It was insane. But they were black. They had a black pair and a brown pair, and they had this beautiful embroidery, like vibrantly colored skulls, and like the whole sort of like sugar skull thing, just in really neon, really bright colors. It was so beautiful. Oh my gosh, most beautiful thing I've ever seen for a boot. And we went back on Monday, and I did try them on, but they didn't seem very practical. But I did end up getting a pair of Fry boots, like Fry harness boots. So they're kind of the length. I'm actually wearing them right now. That's why I look down. They're kind of the length of cowboy boots, so not super, super tall. But they have the harness. They're camel brown, and I love them. And they're like so much more practical. So yeah, very happy to get those. But it's funny because I usually wear a size 11. I have massive feet. And Fry boots only go up to a 10, but I think their sizes run a little bit big because I did buy a 10 and they fit totally fine. Except because there's a harness in the back, it's really hard to get on. So the girl at the store actually was like, okay, hang on, I have a trick for you. So she went and she got me a plastic bag, and she put the plastic bag in the boot, and then I just slid my foot in that way, and then you have to kind of wiggle the plastic bag out. So she said to do that until they're broken in. So, I mean, I still have to do that. They're not broken in yet. But it's a very clever trick. So if you have boots that you think are too small, actually, they might not be. You just need a plastic bag. Okay, just curled my lashes with my fabulous Shoe Umara curler. And then I'm using this NARS. This was actually in the VIB Rouge birthday gift. This is the NARS Larger Than Life Longwear Eyeliner. I haven't really used this, so I'm kind of testing it out. I want to see how waterproof it is on my waterline. All right, just using this little trio by Maquillage. This is the best little eyeshadow trio in the world. I feel like I actually made a dent in this. It's amazing. Just using sort of the beigey light brown shade to just put a little something on my lids. So yeah, Austin was great. I loved it so much. Ugh, it was amazing. I felt happy. Like I felt really, really, really happy there. So we may move there. But it was hot. Oh my goodness, we were there at the end of September and it was like 98 degrees. I couldn't believe it. It was a bit warm, so I can't even imagine what it's like there in the summer. And then otherwise, I don't know, we came back and I've just been getting videos filmed in advance for when my husband's grandpa is here. I have a red lipstick video coming up, like all about red lipstick, how to choose red lipstick for your skin tone, how to apply it, this and that, like different finishes for a red lip, because it is absolutely red lip season. Maybe I'll do a red lip today. So now I'm just using that same trio from Maquillage and doing just a little black on my lash line. Just add a wee bit of dimension. So other videos I got coming up, I was actually contacted by Mimi Box. So Mimi Box is like it's like one of those subscription box companies, kind of like an Ipsy or a Birchbox, but their focus is on Korean beauty. So they contacted me and I was like, yes, this is like a match made in heaven because I really love Korean beauty. So I have a yay or nay coming up about that, one of their products. They sent me a product. But I'm not sure when I'm going to publish it because the product is sold out online, so I don't want to like give you guys this video and then if anyone's interested in it, like not be able to buy it. Alright, mascara, using my favorite Misha 4D mascara. This is the best mascara in the world. I don't care what anyone says. This is absolutely the best. I said it. I said it here first. So yeah, that's sort of the update. I mean, did Austin, now we've got this kind of whole California adventure planned with my husband's grandpa, which is going to be so fun. It's nice because we haven't actually had a ton of time to do a lot of exploring ourselves, so it's nice because my husband's taking off work, so we can just sort of really be with his grandpa and explore and do all this. And his grandpa's so sweet. Oh my gosh, love him. I think it'll be really funny going to wine country because he loves wine and he knows his wine. And he lived in Italy for a long time, so he knows his Italian wines and obviously knows his French wines. But I don't know if he had a lot of California wine, so that'll be cool. But I already told the boys, I'm like, I will drive, I'm not drinking. And I told them that they have to share tastings. Because if you go to a tasting, it's like you get like 4 or 5 or sometimes more types of wine to try. I'd be drunk after one tasting, and we're probably gonna do like 4 or 5 each day. So yeah, I can just see myself driving around with these 2 Frenchies, you know, having a good time. Okay, let's see. I feel like that's pretty good. I feel like I just need a little bit more color. I feel like the blush isn't really showing up enough. And otherwise, my other exciting fun news, this is so random and kind of stupid. I've actually started making my own almond milk. I don't drink cow milk, I drink almond milk. And I've been drinking almond milk for like, I don't know, a couple years. I used to do soy, but now I'm kind of off of the soy bandwagon because of like the hormone aspect of it. But anyway, so I started making my own almond milk. It's actually really easy and it's really delicious. You just, like, I have a Vitamix, so I just, basically you soak a couple cups of almonds overnight and they expand. Oh my goodness, those suckers really expand. So yeah, they expand, you let them soak overnight, then you rinse them off, put them in a blender. So I have a Vitamix, so it works really well because you definitely need like a high-powered blender for this. And then you add maybe 6 cups of water, I think, and then you blend it up. And then I bought this like nut milk bag thing, or you could just use like cheesecloth or something. But yeah, I just use that and kind of like use that to strain out the pulp. And then I actually save the pulp, and I have it in the freezer right now. So the next time I like make muffins or something, because I do these like really good paleo carrot pumpkin muffins. So I think I'm gonna try to use that, like use that almond pulp for it. I want to see how that works. Because then it'd be great that I'm not wasting anything with the almonds, because almonds can get really expensive. And now I'm using one of my favorite reds. This is by Maquillage. This is their lip color pen in clear red. This is such a fun, vibrant color. And I really like the, I like the chubby pencil, because it's really easy to apply. It's much easier than a lipstick. All right, there you go. That's the finished look. Super, super easy, super, super simple, but fun with a bright red lip. So anyway, have a fabulous weekend. I will be busy going to Alcatraz and on a big bus tour and all this stuff with my husband's grandpa. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.